tired already, and he's just not quite sure what he needs to do.
How does he come out of this situation? He's obviously in against a taller, faster boxer.
I think he's got to have a very strong defence. He needs to have those hands in nice and tight and get in really close to the chest of Venka. And
stop. Time.
Just waiting for the corner to get out again. Yeah, I think he needs to look at videos of our own Australian champion, Chris McCullen, and that sort of defensive style would be very effective here. But he just holds his arms out a little bit wide and gets picked off. He's a little bit too squared up for my liking there against a taller opponent. And when he does come in, he lunges in, and that's where he just got caught off balance there.
Box.
His glove may have just touched the canvas there. Gary McChrystal just giving it a quick wipe down. Obviously you don't want any foreign objects on the gloves in case of a cut. Professional boxing, a cut can mean so much to a fight. Very good refereeing.
And the last thing they want is boys making pro debuts to get cut in their first fight, because you do tend to get recut on scar tissue. Well, there's two beautiful right hands by Venka there where he counted just nicely. And another one. Certainly found a home for that overhand right.
It's amazing. Both boys weighed in at 69 kilos flat, and there's such a size difference between the two.
Also, Flinch is in very good shape. He's just very hesitant to let the punches go at the moment. Went a bit low there, but I think, that's just Venka's height. I don't think there was any malice behind that.
Harry Venka, of course, has come over from India and would have been trying to impress his new trainer and new coach, John Glozier, to no end tonight. So he'd have taken this fight very seriously.
Yeah, he's been brought in, and obviously they've got high hopes for him, but you need to perform. Otherwise, there's plenty of other fighters out there that you can spend your time on.
Do you think he's got another gear to go to, Glenn?
Well, I think he has. He looks to me to be fighting quite comfortably within himself, and I think that's a smart move for your first pro fight. He's in control. He doesn't need to make silly mistakes. He's certainly not being pushed too hard here now. He's got Valenti really at odds with what to do.
Well, that's the end of the second. And judging by your comments, I'd say you've given another round to Harry Venka.
Yeah, I don't think there could be any doubt there. It was a very comfortable round. He's, again, picked off his shots quite well. Didn't throw as many that round, but I would have to guess that he landed a much higher percentage still. You can see Valenti there just doesn't look very comfortable in the corner. He's not quite sure. He's got two or three people talking to him. And you look at the opposing corner here, and they're all smiles and relaxed. They know they've got control of this fight at the moment.
The Auckland Boxing Association was the venue for this night of fights. It was promoted by Heartland Boxing, and this is the undercard to what was a unification bout for the Pan-Asian Boxing Association and the Pan-African Boxing Association cruiserweight titles. Muhammad Azoui versus Alori Mensah. We're going to bring you that fight in the coming weeks.
Time.
Gary McChrystal has spotted, actually on advice from Harry Venka, has spotted something foreign in the ring. Not too sure what that is. It's his mouth guard. Must have fallen out as he's posing for a photo or something.
Box.
So I think the plan of attack for Venka here is much the same. Just stay nice and relaxed. Don't do anything silly. Just work on the things his corner's told him about. Valenti, on the other hand, really has to try and force the action. He has no choice now. He's already down 2 rounds in a 4-round fight. So he has to take a few risks here.
Now, coming up for Brisbane boxing fans, we've got Oktoberfest at the Broncos Leagues Club. It's Friday, 13th of October, and we're featuring 4 pro fights and 4 or 5 no rules XFC fights. It's going to be a fantastic night of action. Hopefully, Glenn, you can be there, ringside,
I'll definitely
enjoying
be there.
the night.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. There's a few action-packed fights on that. I've not been to the XFC live, so I'm quite looking forward to it.
What we tried to do was combine the beer and the biff And we thought around October, there's nothing better than to call it Oktoberfest. As Harry Venka starts to unload on poor Sam Valenti.
He really caught Valenti flat-footed there, and that right hand right down the centre knocked him back 2 or 3 feet.